We are live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Welcome to tonight podcast live. Yeah. So we are going to have an arty talk tonight, don't we? Of course. And remember, as you're coming in, please, the thumbs up button, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. I'm on this laptop, and this laptop seems to want to give me problem. Mm-hmm. As you're coming in, like and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Okay, you're gone. Okay. Welcome to everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Hmm. Welcome to the live. Welcome, 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 welcome. It is I chill guy. Big up. Welcome. Welcome and welcome. Sting me, girl. Or you call yourself Stinker? That's a perfect name for a perfect person. Welcome. As you're coming in, please touch the thumbs up button and subscribe, like, and share. Yep. So, welcome. Thank you for coming in this evening. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Hmm. A big up, a big welcome. As you're coming in, just click on the thumbs up button and show your support 2 times and 3 times right there. Yes, it's Tinker High. Hmm. Timothy, how you doing? And Benedict's Beats I. Welcome to the live. Welcome to this evening's live. Welcome. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm doing quite well. Um, think about. I heard about talk about, and if I hear about think about, this one is cute. Yeah, think about. You gotta think. Think on these things. Ooh, I'm the best. Maybe one of the best. Maybe I learned from the best. Oh, yeah. you know. Oh, anyhow, for those that are out of my, I'm fighting with my laptop right here. Rocky, Sherlock, what are you going to talk about tonight? I missed it. Okay, I have an open topic, but I still have something that I'm going to talk about, and it is going to be the adolescent in their adolescent years. And if you're a mom or a dad, you will know what I'm talking about. And if you're a student, yeah, yeah, yeah. When you reach certain age, wow, that's the hard part of parenting. Mm, it brings pain to the heart. um, think about, okay? You're nice. Thank you very much. And of course, you're nice too. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah. All right. Yes, for those that are out of my time zone, but you listen, you watch within your time limit. Yeah. It could be morning now. No, morning. Yeah. Evening, afternoon, and night, as well as it could be Friday while we are still in Thursday. I hope you get more likes. Yeah, I need more likes. I don't, and persons are on here, you know, that's a surprising thing. You would surprise to know the amount of person that came in already. I don't know why people are afraid of touching the likes. Good night. I think I'll try make the next one. God bless. Bless you, sweetie. Bless you, bless you. Um, I don't know why persons are afraid of touching the thumbs up. That's the only price you pay is to touch the thumbs up button. You notice I am not here putting up my cash up, putting up my Zelle, putting up nothing at all. That meaning to say, I am not pressuring nobody's pocket. If I am going to be asking for money on my channel, I must be having very good use reason for asking. If somebody said I am going to bless you and I feel good about it, I will give my info. But outside of that, you notice this channel don't ask for anything. No, no. Let people feel it from their own heart and said, okay, I am going to give you, I am going to bless you with something. I'm going to give you $1. I am going to give you $2. Somebody asked me about money the other day, and surprising, I don't even, I saw the message, but I still don't even get, I was just waiting to see if they came back on the channel. Okay? So I'm not here asking for money. All I ask for is to touch the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. You understand? Yeah. It's not that I don't want money. Everybody wants money. All when you have a fill, all when you have a crocus bag of money, you still need money. Somebody asks me and I feel moved to say, yes, I will. I will. But other than that, you notice, I am not pressing nobody. Give me pretty scream, ugly scream on any screen whatsoever. Allow persons to see it fit. Persons are saying, I heard it on other channel that says, oh, I have to pay this, I have to do that, I have to do that, I have to do that. But that is the way they do their thing. We all do our things differently, very differently. I put up one time to give away some credit. And until this day, I don't even see anybody put in their number. I said, give me your number. That's all you need to give me. And I will send the credit straight to your phone, whatever plan you use. Thank you very much. Right? And persons and I plead and ask, I think it was like on Mother's Day or something, and I plan to give away some credit to some phones. And nobody never, I can understand sometimes you don't want to highlight your number, but I said, okay, put it in my inbox, and I'll get the credit straight to you. You know, so what I allow people to say, okay, I am going to give you something. Will you accept such? And let me say, yeah, I'll accept it or whatever. Okay, so thank you. Press the like button. It is all I am asking for is for you to press the like button. How was your day? Was your day okay? Did you get through all of what you set out for? Persons going to work now is getting ready to go on the night shift. Please be careful as you go along, okay? And have yourself a workful and restful night. Because sometimes you go to work and you think, oh, I think I will have it a little bit easy tonight. No, it is all chaos sometimes, right? So, go to work, rest, have your cup of water or your cup of tea, but do something. Do something. All right? All right. All right. All right. So I hope you have those nice times and you. Now, today, this afternoon, at about 17 minutes after 3, I stepped out and I glanced at the television set and I saw breaking news. And I stopped to see what this news is like. And all in all, a helicopter with a passenger of 6. Something, somehow, somewhat happened somewhere. And it plummeted straight into the Hudson River. The Hudson River is in the United States of America. And that thing plummeted right there. I stopped short for words. I stopped short for words. What I didn't know what the next thing to say. And I watched it straight through until I saw they pull the sixth person out of the water. One of the person make it to the hospital with some life in them. And I was just hoping that that person would have pulled through. And that was like the 7 year old. There's a 7 year old, there's a 10 year old. That's two children, two adults, and the pilot. How it go again? Three adults. How much did I just call? In total is six. Um, two children, 1, 10, 1, 7, 4, 5, and three adults. Yeah, I think it's three adults. If it's not three adults, it's three children. But total is six. Now the Hudson River, if you stand and look at it, you think you would be looking on the ocean. It is depth of water there. And many vessels are on top of that water. Can you imagine you left your country, which is in Spain, and came and they are business people too, and they came to okay, because what happened, you can go down to the Hudson or you could go to any one of these sites that took you around the New York Peninsula, and you ride around and you're in that copter and it took you all around. You imagine this family left home, and I don't know if they have other immediate family left at home, or it's just all mom, dad, and whoever and the children. And they're all in the marg now. Not one saved. The pilot went, so it's the pilot and 5 passengers. It is so sad. It is so sad. When you look at it, not one saved from it. The 7 year old was one that they were hoping that would have pulled through because he shows signs of. When you look at the helicopter, the tail have been broken off. The blade, the propeller, have been broken off, and it just plummet, going over and over, landed on the top, landed upside down, as if you were doing somersaults. That was what it did when going down there. That wasn't nice. So you see, there are so many uncertainty that's in life. So many uncertainty. Because you're looking at it and these families leave for whatever business plan they have in the United States. And most people came to the state, they wanted to go down to Manhattan and to see these sites. I went there, I did live there, but the captor was not my choice. I went on the boat, and it took us around. The captor was not my choice. I ain't know why, but it was not my choice. But then you look at it, and if it is mother and father and children, they're all gone. I just imagine how excited the children were to flew around New York, seeing all these high-rise buildings, see, and their joy has just went right into a sorrow mesh, and they all gone. So that is one of the things that happened today, that it is not nice to hear about, not even nice to think about, not even nice to really, even to talk about. But we are just looking on how the uncertain way of life. You went someplace and you are not expecting what happened, and it does happen. And it's like if all other family and no other sibling is at home, the other relatives then is at home, it's a total wipe out of a family. A total wiped out of one family, one time. 4 were pulled from the water, already passed away in the water. And that one went. And then 4 pulled from the water one time, and they said, I don't know, I watched that thing. It's as if I forget what I was doing. And I sat there and I watched, even when they were searching the water again to see if there's anyone left there, until they came up with the body of a next person. So everybody is gone. It's a sad situation. It is not nice, not nice, not nice, not nice. No time, no way, no, it's not good. Right? So when you're leaving your house, you know, okay, then you have to just pray and leave it in God's hand. Because, and sometimes we set out to do things, and sometimes it's like it is saying to you, don't worry to go. But you just don't follow your gut feelings. And you just say, well, I took the children that we would, they would get a helicopter ride to look around the New York. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. It's a somber mood all through. It's not good. The unthinkable, unbelievable, that does happen, But what can we do? It shows to say there are many times some of the things that we put as priority, it is not priority at all, because it can't even save us. What went wrong with the chopper, they will find out, because they are doing their investigation to find out what went wrong, why the chopper plummeted to the water. And they were giving you a rundown of the years that plane went down in the water in the Hudson River. And is it January, I think? Yeah, I think it's in January. One went down, the collision between 2 planes, and the helicopter and a plane, and they all plummeted. And just from January coming straight along, there is always an air accident. There is an air accident. And you're looking on the plane and wondering, why is this happening? Why is this happening? The, the one in Canada coming to a landing, skid, and on the back with the wheels in the air. Luckily, I haven't heard of any casualty from that one. And straight along, something, something, somewhere, somehow. I don't know. Air and water. Air and water. I don't know. I don't know. But it is sad. It is sad. You can only offer up your prayers to those that have left behind. And there are going to be many questions more than answer from them. You can approach those persons now and tell them it's best you listen to them, because they are going to left in such a shock. Why this have to happen? Why so and so? And as many of us, as the world that saw what happened, heard it, read of it, and all the rest saw it on the television, all have the questions, why? That is the big question to everyone's lip. Why? What's the cause? Why? And all passengers on board died. You know, look into yourself many a times. Even you're walking, you're on the street, there's so many things happening. It's like you get confused. By the time you're getting over one, another one hit. And before you can listen good, a next one hit. And it's all going like that. But there are some things we can't do. And they said, what you cannot cure, you have to endure. So you cannot cure what is happening. So you have to be enduring what is happening. Okay? So think about that one. For those that haven't heard it, it's all over the news. CBS, sorry, and all the other station, tabloid, YouTube, I guess everywhere have the news now. I tell you, when I stood up and I look at it, I don't know the first word what was to say. And the first and the last word is why. That's the first and the last is why. Which we won't have the answer getting, but we still ask it. Why? 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 Yes, so that is one of the big news right now, making rounds, is the unfortunate situation. These unfortunate family that have left their home for whatever business they came to get done, decided to take a ride on the captain to see the city that never sleeps. And they did not make it to go back home to have a good laugh on what they have seen, what I saw, what I enjoy most, and it's all over. Yeah. Anyhow, happy birthday to those that are celebrating their birthday today, the 10th day of the 4th month in the year. We have just started January and we are in the 4th month of the year and the 10th day of the month. Time is going so swiftly. So swiftly, time is slipping away. Just the other day, we celebrated New Year, and the months are reached to the 4th month of the year. And so for those that are enjoying their birthday, enjoy your birthday. Enjoy your birthday. Happy New Year. And I think, oh, the Chinese celebrate their New Year already. Right? So have yourself a happy birthday. Birthday reflection. Years in review. You're going to bring your ears in review and you're going to look at what you have done and what you didn't do and how you can get them done. And did you procrastinate? Oh no, I did not procrastinate. What I set out to do, I get it done. And here am I. Yeah. So you have your hair in review on your birthday and giving God thanks most of all for life, for health, and for strength, and for your birthday wishes. I wish for you a happy birthday. I wish for you long life. I wish for you health, strength, happiness at all times. So, enjoy yourself. That's all you have to do. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. Enjoy yourself and celebrate your birthday with pride and dignity. Leave the past behind and reach for the future in front. Okay? So, is there anything you want to talk about other than I am talking? Okay. Now, for the moms and the pops that are on the channel, for the moms and the pops that listen, for the child or the children that listens. Mother and fathers have a job to complete at all times. Parent job have never finished. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Just touch the thumbs up button, man. Touch the thumbs up button. Parent job have never completed. Even if there's some children who said, my parent is so, my parent is, and my parent, they enjoy the parenting of their parent. But there comes a time that these nice children, manoseable children, respectable children, there comes a time in their life that they're going to get rebellious. Can they help it? Sometimes if they try hard enough, they will. And that stage in a person's life, everyone, boy and girl, have passed this way before. Everyone. Maybe some of us were not as bad as the others because some is not like the other person. So therefore, you can't even use one blanket to cover everything. Everybody is different. Everybody things came on differently. Everybody think differently. Everybody emotion is different. Yes, it is emotion, but others get emotional in a differently, right? And it is okay because every teenager hated their parent. I repeat, every teenager hated their parent. And that's okay. That is all okay. The parent's job is to protect their children, be it boy or girl. That's the parent job. Their job is to dislike you because it's like you're putting a grip on them that they don't want and they don't like. I must have my own way. And if I said so, yes, this is, yeah. Because of the chemical changes in their body. Your body changes to meet the womanhood and the manhood. So the change just don't really, just came on just like that. It have to came on with resentment, hatred, distasteful sometimes words that came. What are you going to do, moms? What are you going to do, dads? What are you going to do? You go and pull a thing from your hand and poof, child, you know who you're talking to? This is what sent parents into a tailspin and send them to learn. Because one, remember when you were growing up, what was your trouble? What problem did you give? Did not grow up the innocent, nice men and women that we became after. No, the nice men and women that you saw now, that some of them scoffed at other children that are going through their time. When I was a child, no. How long were you a child? This, you got to pass this way in your life. You, mommy, You, dad, you will always have to put yourself in the position, in that straitjacket to deal with the children. And how are you going to do it? You have to sit them down and talk. Adolescent years are one of the most challenging years and time when you are dealing with children. The worst of the years that you will say, yes, you love them. And some children say, okay, I am under peer pressure. Some person grew up, peer pressure, and not interfere with them because they have not buckled or bottled down under peer pressure. While some, they have to do to say that, yes, I am in the limelight. And then they said, oh, it was you pressured me to do it. There's no one can pressure you to do things. You gave in to do it. If you said you are not doing it, unless that person owed you and brought you to what they want you to do, and then you said that. But outside of that, you rule your own destiny. I'm gonna rule my destiny. Rule your own destiny. Even adults say that, oh, they are under peer pressure because this one says this, and they're saying, you have to rule your own destiny. Destiny, hear me coming, destiny, I'm gonna rule destiny. Here she calling, destiny, gonna rule my destiny. You had to rule your destiny. You cannot allow somebody else to rule your destiny. So persons will say, oh, because they're under peer pressure, and that's the brain you got in your head belong to you. You do not use somebody else's brain. You use the one that is you were born with. How much children got themselves in trouble? And at the end of the day, they said, oh, it was my friend. And my friend said, and the believe and confident is in the friend, that what the friend says. What your parents say you don't hear. Your father said to you, do not go down to that shop. Do not hang out with that crowd. Nonsense. I gotta do it. My friend says, oh, but you don't have to do what they said. No, you don't have to do what they said. We are friends. Let's go. And the next time you know, you have the police saying to you, do not say anything unless you have a lawyer. If not, what you have said will use against you. Raise man. And when you're hearing that, but I did not, I no, I knew of a little young man. He went to school. Hey, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining me. And that is Rizwarm, right? Thank you for joining me. Good. And he had his friends. And speaking of friends, you have to know who you're hanging out with. Yes. Take time out to know the company that you're going to be a part of and who is going to say to you, oh, wow, we have something to get done. Come with me. You need to have a turtle shell skin. So the shell of the turtle is hard. You had to put on a turtle shell. You have to put on a, a alligator skin. That's how hard you gotta be for yourself. Yeah. This little young man is now somewhere where I am sure he's asking himself the question, why? And that questions are always coming over. Why? Mm, why? Today he is out of freedom. He followed his friend. Let's go and do what they call it? Shoplifting man. They sent him to school. Come man, come. Everything will all right, man. And they went into the store and they did their job. And of course, they didn't left with just the goods, but they left bragging, laughing, because they punched the man, the owner of the shop. They were caught on the camera. They went for him. He went back again, and these are all friends. And his friend said to a next young man came where they were sitting at school, and he had some gummy bears. And the friend said, give him one of the gummy bear. And he said no. And the friend started wrestling the guy for his own candies. He was sitting there with his friends. What did you think he'd do? He jumped into it and he knocked the poor child to the hospital, fracturing the skull. What we're talking about, yeah, the puberty or the puberty or adolescent age. When you get to that age, you are confused. This is the age when parents start pulling every ear out of their head. They don't know what to do. They need help more than ever. This is some critical and crucial years for you to deal with. You understand? And if moms and dads are on here, they knew what I am talking about. And if your child do not reach that age yet, please brace yourself for it. They got so rebellious because the adrenaline, man, everything is going on in the body. Wow. The little penis that show up upright. Something is telling you, yes, you should do this. Oh, your friends are there saying to you, you stupid man. From when I start doing my thing, especially the boys. The nice little boy, dressed nicely in his uniform, went to school, came home, and they were so nice. This same nice little boys. And I'm sure young men is on here can attest to that. They want the little girlfriend. And it's just not school friends. They wanted to go a little further because guess what? The man urge is in them. Yes. The man thing, they know because they start their chest out. Mothers and fathers, this is a crucial time in all the grown-up children. The worst of it all is when they are not listening to you. There is no longer your words make any difference to them. Oh, you don't want me to do so. You don't want me to do. You don't want me to. You don't want me to. No longer you are trying to guide them out of trouble. But because they can sit and speak with their friends, a friend have something different to tell them. The little young man you hear me speaking about, that beat that little schoolboy, he wasn't the one in it. But because of his friend, and he's defending his friend, he got into it. Thank you for the art. He got into it, and he showed how he is defending his friends. The little young man spent some times in the hospital. He spent some time in the medical institution. And they have this one, Mark. He is the only one get into trouble because he is the only one who was showing his Samson's strength and how he is defending his friend. So he is the only one that got himself been now dragged with the government. It's one of the time in life when you want to cry. This time of a teenage life is honestly when you want to cry and cry and cry and cry. Oh, thank you very much. Moon shines. Okay. Thank you. Yes, I got some rest. Okay. This is the area. This is your time when you asking, what must I do? Sometimes you gotta go back and remember you were a teenage too. But as I say before, you can't use the same blanket to cover everyone. Because my teenage, puberty, adolescent years were different from others. I didn't find the rebellious spirit in me. And of course, I'm still afraid of my parent. But you'll find others, and as I said, it is difficult with boys than girls. Girls terrible to you know? Yes, I saw some real terrible girls. And when they get to themselves, listen, if I had known, if I, you know, but the boys going through their teenage years, parent, parent, oh my God. Nothing you say goes again. Nothing goes again. So what you have to do, you have to sit and talk to them. We agree we want them to make their own mistakes, but not in the way that they bent to go and make that mistake. You are trying to pull them from that pathway, that they don't walk that straight to make that mistake. That mistake, you're looking on it and you say, no. It's not everybody went into it, came back out unscarred. One of the things too with the boys, the parent required patience and empathy. Put yourself in their shoe. And self-compassion. It's not easy. You cry. You cried. You asked the questions. Why is he like this? No longer you're a nice little boy. You can, you reason together. Okay. Their emotion is high. Their emotion is heightened for all teens during adolescence. And often when boys feel useless, you're going to have the bigger one boosting them, not good enough, or failure, they can struggle with the heightened level of frustration, anger, and rage. Some boys internalize their feelings into deep worthlessness, sadness, and despair. Because they may see their friends and they want to be a part of that. You have to allow them to know that, look here, what is your priority? Yeah, because you want to have all of your life in front of you to live every living that you want to live. But you gotta put your priority first, my brother. Sonny, you gotta put your priority first. Why you think a lot of young men get into the habit of smoking and they move from the habit they they had with the habit of smoking, drinking, and adding to that, they found the hard drugs. Because you are talking to them right here, and their nice little friends out there that find another friend down there, just try it, man. Just just try it. Just try it, man. It won't do you anything. It's not hurting you. And they tried it. You don't want them to do this. And they get so rebellious. They are indeed rebellious. And they are telling you as they feel it. You don't want them to have any friends. You don't want them to do this. You don't want. I am just guiding you. So, why can't I go to the party and party all night, you know? It's not that you can't go, but read the fine print. So it is okay, and every parent is going to suffer this with their boys. They're going to hate them. Oh, I hate her. Yes, that is their job. That's their job. They're going to hate you. They are going to hate you bitterly. But it is your business. It's your job to keep them safe. Okay? So telling you, from the 15, 16 and going up, it's one of the hardest life, the hardest time in a parent life. Especially if it's a single parent, it's rather hard. Could you please touch the thumbs up button? Touch the thumbs up button. And if you have not subscribed to the live, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much. But here are some of the tips that which you may find helpful. Because you have to be trying everything. You understand? You have to be trying everything to see which one work. Okay, which one I can, soften him up with. And, hello, my son. Yeah. I found some things here. I was doing some research. Conflict is normal, very normal. Give clear guidelines because children love boundaries. They love when they have boundaries. That they know that hello, you don't cross this line. And you got to be strong and you got to mean it. You have to exercise what you said. Good. Respect their views. So listen to them. Yeah. Is it okay for me to go to the drinking salon and sit there and drink? No. Why? You are not of age as yet. You're still in this age line that if you are caught there, you're going to pay the penalty. Not only you, but me, the parent, is going to have to answer to some people, and they are going to saw you as an unfit parent because you cannot guide your child. So you see why it is nice for them to hate you? I don't believe in the hate that leads to physically, because some boy children get physical. And by speaking to some of them run away. Yes. Respect their views. Show interest. Spend time together. Make time for talking and listening. Not only talking, but listen to them. Be like the counselor. Because when you went to the counselor have you talking, and they sit there looking at you and listening, tapping their pen on their desks and listening. Oh, yes. So you spill out everything. What is giving you the problem, you spill it out. And you spill that out. So you give them the listening ears. Let they spill what they think they, you know, because, they think they reach a man now, everything manly coming now. Make time for listening. Give them space. Encourage them. The parent job never ceased. The parent job is always there. It do not took holidays. It haven't gone on vacation. Your job is there. Your job cuts for you to guide these youngsters into useful and productive people. That their time will not be wasted out there. And after a while, I regret it. And sometimes they reach down in the tube with no return. Sometimes the tube that they flushed into, it's no return. So before you reach to that, we got to stop you right here. Let's talk. Why can't I have a girlfriend? No problem with you having a girlfriend. Oh, can I have a relationship? What kind of relationship? Oh, how? So you have a deep chat with this person. Some of the time, the men is suitable to do some of these things because when they were growing up, how? Some of them start exercising, sexual exercise, from they are youth, 12, 13, and going up. Somebody introduce them. Somebody. It's not that they're not going to do that. It's going to come your way. You will have your time to do every hit and more. But do not jump the gun. Don't run ahead of time. Don't run ahead of yourself. Please Please touch the thumbs up button. 8 people? Is it 8 people only on the live? No? Even if you are just a visitor to the channel, touch the thumbs up button. Thank you. Even if you're just passing through, just stop to give. Let's touch the thumbs up button. Okay? It's not 8 people sit on the live. It's not 8 people listening to me. So touch the thumbs up button. Please. What is normal behavior for a 14-year-old? What is the mentality of a 15-year-old? What is the 5 characteristics of an adolescent boy? And I'm going to read them. I hope I can get through them. Do an adolescent boy have mood swings? Yes, they damn well do. 3, these hormones also have a tremendous impact on our kids' moods and well-being and high level of testosterone. So you see the reason why they are as they are. Their testosterone are linked to the rage as well as boys swing to silence during puberty. So this is what they are battling with. Mothers with your boys, even if they're just born last night, they're going to reach this age and you're going to have this to deal with. Okay? So even if your son birthed last night, you are going to have this to deal with one of the day. Okay. The level of testosterone or link to the rage as well as the boys swing to silence during their puberty years. When these hormones raise and fall, they do not do a graceful, they do not do gracefully, says and neither do they do very slowly. So you know now, the guy is enraged and is enraged, and you want to let loose of what he is enraged with. Right? So, okay, a few more minutes to go. When your sons that reaches this age, and it doesn't spell sense in some way that you said, okay, I am start grooming him from the, and I am talk. When he reaches these ages and their testosterone started to rage and jump up all over the place, this is throwing them into a swing. They are in a swing. These are the puberties, boy. The 14-year-old are investigating puberty, seeking independency, and developing up their identities often in exhibiting mood swing, increasing peer influence, and desire for anatomy, while also experiencing both confidence and self doubt. So when they reach that age, they want to exercise, they want to let off, they want to do a lot of things. Parents, mommy and daddy, hello. This is not an easy road to tread until they eventually out of this. What normally a lot of parents will do is to get their children in sports. Yeah. So when they are in sports, it's as if they are in sport for winning. They are competing. So a lot of person get them onto sports, some or in music, something that will occupy that place. So that, and you notice, the boys want to, they need get self-confident. They need to look good. They need to look smart. Because when they go out there, ooh, he looks good. Oh, he smells good. And they love this. They are like the peacock. When the peacock want to impress the peafowls, they open their lovely wing, their feathers, their tail open up wide. And you see him, he's around. Wow. Because he wanted the peafowls, the peahens then, to take a liking to him, gravitate to him. And this is how in the human world, this is what happened. So you help them to let them feel very good about themselves. Yeah, man, you look good, and smooth skin, smell nice, and you walk out there, yes, you're good. Nobody have any comment? Or are you going to comment and I read it after? Hmm? These are what our parents ought to deal with. So it's all well and good until 10, 9, 10, 11, start grooming up, start preparing. Because now they are standing up to you and they are telling you, they are explaining to you. Because they were built that way. They are men, they were built that way. Some young men get a woman pregnant very early in their life because they are going to try out what the sex look like. Oh, what do I do? Where do I insert? How do I do it? What do I do? And when they get to that point, now, right? So you have to talk to them. You have to try to encourage them. And look here, that is going to come in. But for heaven's sake, don't push your boy child out to say, any little girl you see out there because you're small. No, it's not right. And so much things are there to teach them. Do not touch the ladies. If you make an advance and she said no, forget it. Do not pull her into putting a strain on her. Don't touch her. Up here don't belong to you. Don't touch her. Speak to her, don't touch her. Mothers and fathers, the weight is heavy when you're growing up, boys, and I'm sure boys are on here that can tell their behavior weren't good at all. They would have they would have said steal out of the house and go places. Yeah, they have their little girlfriend and they want to see their girlfriend and they will do anything. They will jump every wall. They are like when a bull call and want to go out to satisfy himself. And that rage will be there until, you know, they settle. They're going to settle. They're not going to be going like that. They are going to settle. But you have to expect this rage going through the 16, the 17, right up to the 18th. This is a time when you cry. This is a time when some of them. So you have to be empathy with them. Because some of them will run away. Because they want to do what they want to do. They want to shove their own door. They want to turn their own keys. Education meant nothing to them in sometimes. So you're talking, okay. As far as they're concerned, that don't mean anything to them. Understand? So, mom, mothers, fathers, and especially the father, be there for them. Tell them some of the outwardness you do too. Because you weren't a cool guy, you know. You were trying to be that guy. And help them to come through, to manage their self and manage their feelings. Because the feelings is heavy on them. So help them to keep their eyes on the prize, knowing that one of the day you will get all the pretty girls that you need in the world. You won't even go and look for them. They'll come and look for you. They will always want to be the next one on your hand. They want to be modeling with you. Yes. But for now, help them to go over that phase that they're in. They're in a phase, they're in a style, they're in a fashion, they're in so many things that you are needed to help them to cross over. So mothers, because the burden left on the mothers more than even the fathers. They are so upset, they are so emotional, and they're stand with your boys while they're going through their puberty age and stage. Don't race them out and say, go and go get woman. That's not the answer. That's not the answer. Because some of the mothers eventually are saying, I am sorry I did so. I am sorry I did it this way, as I didn't know any other way, right? Some of them is so damaged that they damage to the point that some cannot return because they are so damaged. And we don't want our boys to be in that position. While the girls are playing the goody two shoe, you know, which when their rage come, they will They will walk on the sea. Yes. So we have to use ourselves. And so what we went through our puberty age and stage in life, that we can help them. It is okay for them to hate on you bitterly, but it is your position now to help them through this stage of life. And do not be afraid to speak to them. Do not be afraid to bring the topics to them. Reason with them because you want to know what they are thinking. You want to know what is in the back of their mind. So bring the topic to them. Sit and talk to them. You have some ladies say, a pee you want? No, that's not the way you do it. That's not the way you do it. They're going to make their mistakes, but you're going to guide them and let them make their mistakes. They will come back in a later days and say, I'm sorry, I didn't know, I don't know. They themselves do not understand. Their body is in confusion. You want to cry, you feel like you're sad, you feel like all of these things. But this is how your body is transitioning from the little boy, little nice little boy, into a manhood. You're taking on the man stage now. So this is what your body is preparing you to go to the next level of your life. So mom and dads, it's an open talk. I ain't have anybody that really, participates that way. But let me tell you, be kind of nice, you know. Their testosterone. I tell you, these hormones also have a tremendous impact on our kids' mood and well-being, and high level of testosterone. And we know what the testosterone is. I don't know. They're all people over here that know what I'm talking about. We know what the testosterone is. Okay? So this is your boy. This is your adolescent into puberty boy. And this is where you needed to help them to cross over. Help them to cross over. Some of them, when they go and they are being introduced to, they call it, they guznik. It's like they have no returns. But let them have their girlfriend. If it's not a girlfriend that is going to lead into something to take them out of their educational pathway, yeah, let them talk, let them share, let them, yes, let them know what is in each other. Oh, what do you think? How do you think? Yes, things like that. So thank you very much for being here. It's a joy and it's a pleasure. Although I did not have anybody to counteract me. But we will see on this live. We are going to still talk about the puberty stage and what you have to go through. I'll have a part 2 of it. Although this one was not put up. But I am going to put it up and I am going to make it to be another topic to speak about. All right. And men, who knows, they can come in. I should have a call in for this one because I know a lot of persons have something to say. Something that sometimes they don't say it, but they are silent listeners, silent observers, and they are nodding their head. Yeah, this is it. So be kind with them, empathize with them as they come through that rank to be, oops, the man. Next you look, you said, oh my God, when did all this little boy went? Whoops. When did all this happen? Yeah. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Persons, could you give me some more thumbs on the like? I mean, thumbs on, touch the thumbs up button. And please subscribe, please like, please share. Touch the thumbs up button, please. I told you already, I do not put my thing out here and asking for, if I was asking for money, maybe I wouldn't have nobody sitting on this platform. But thanks very much. If I am going to need it, I will ask. But for now, I can manage. I can manage. If you have it to give, I'll thank you very much. I'll bless you. But I am not coming out here to hang my pocket to say it. Oh, you gotta do this. If somebody has some and surplus and plenty and enough and said, okay, I think I'm gonna bless you. Fine, thank you. Other than that, please touch the thumbs up button, man. This is all I ask of you. Touch the thumbs up button and participate in the comment section. This is what I ask of you. You know? Thank you very much. I'm taking it from 9 to 10. Thank you. This is all I'm asking for. Is to do the thumbs up. Goodness. So parent, mothers, especially mother, your puberty son, if you have a son, you gotta brace if they haven't reached that age yet, because I tell you, it's one of the most difficult and crucial time in growing a child when they reach this area. And some of the time, the growth sprout, they just shoot up. So the little boy you're looking at, he's over my head. So you have to help them. You have to help them to get cross out of what they are in. And it took patience. It took time. Sometimes you want to cry. You want to cry. This is their crossing over. You understand? This is a part of the growth that is landing them into the man that you'll be looking on. The man that is taking up his responsibility. The man that is now gauge themselves to be the next leader of tomorrow. Yeah, to be the next guidance counselor, to be the next this, to be the next that. That is what it is. So this puberty is not easy. The empathy. So I'm going to bring back a part 2 of this. I think it is also good for me to bring a part 2 of this tomorrow. Yeah, the puberty. Because some persons who knows. And what is that? We have passed that way before. It's not of all of us behave the same way. It's not all of us, you know, act out the same way. But we do pass this way before. So help your boys. Daddy, help them. And remember, you are no saint either. Okay? Okay, okay. So took them under your wings. You can have them to participate in things to make them active. I love when they participate, especially in music. Yeah, they learn to play their keyboard. Oh, it it centered them. It centered them. And if you're still getting nice and dandy, oh God, yeah, man, they want the little girls out there to look on them and say, oops, is that you? Oh, sure, it's me. Oh, he's looking good, damn good. Mm, they love these things, okay? So thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a joy and pleasure to have you with me. Thank you for choosing this this channel to stop by to listen. If we are in the kitchen, you're there cooking with me, and we are here on the live discussing other topics as we go from day to day. You will find the help in these topics, okay? And these are topics that is fitting for the time. Good. So thank you very much. Love yourself. Please put some more thumbs up on the board, on the screen. Please thumbs up the screen. Thumbs up the screen. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. It's a joy and a pleasure to be here. Remember, be cognizant of your surrounding and love yourself. No one will love you as the way you love yourself. So, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. I'll see you in the next light. Peace and love. Thanks.